Hello everyone, it's Sandra, and if you're like me, you can't wait to see whether those cocoons that looked like they were ready to mature actually have yielded some living wisps. This is my dried out cocoons that I am trying to revitalize. I've used a variety of measures to do so. I've increased the microbial content of this bin, not only by putting in a very little amount of food scraps. Oh, there's Nanny, but I've also introduced a nanny worm. I'm looking closely at this piece of carbon on the top. It's an envelope because we all know how wisps like to hide out right at the top up against the bubble wrap and any paper. Okay, haven't seen them yet. We know Nanny is there. Oh, I mean, that looked like a cocoon, but Nanny can't produce a cocoon all by herself. It looked like a fresh cocoon. All right. Oh, I guess we got to go looking for wisps. I think the cocoons that looked like they were transparent were right in this area. And you know that baby worms often stay really close to their cocoon mates for quite a while. Oh, I see a transparent cocoon. You see what I mean about it being transparent? Definitely can see right through that. I would assume that if a cocoon wasn't viable, it would eventually be eroded by the microbes in a worm bin. See, this cocoon is still dull looking, and this is what they look like when I pulled them out of the plant container. It's like a dull yellow, not looking transparent. But that other one, okay, come on, wisps, where are you? I know I had 2 cocoons in my hand in the last video, and I thought I saw something moving, moving or certainly the little escape route that the worms use to get out of a cocoon looked like it was right on the point of yielding a little wisp to come out of it. Okay, I haven't gone towards the food that I left in here. Maybe the wisps traveled the length of the bin and they found that moldy, now it was just the very end of a piece of kiwi, and there I found it. So any wisps on it or in the area? See, there's the moldy kiwi. I don't think Nanny likes it either. She wasn't on it. But the flesh of the kiwi, the little bit of flesh hasn't all gone. All right, come on, wisps. Let's just look a little bit more. You can see the little flecks of eggshell powder that I put in here just to counter any pH imbalances. I've only got Nanny in here to neutralize the pH, so thought I'd put some buffer in here. Last time I am putting little bits of food in. That's the kiwi again. I think I'll give Nanny something else to eat this time. All right, there's Nanny. Come on, where are your babies? Well, they're not her babies or his babies. These cocoons were dried out, disturbing Nanny a little bit. Okay, let's take a look at my nanny worm. Oops, oh, getting a really wide girth. So obviously growing, even though I'm not feeding a lot. And look at the coconut coir. This was 100% pure coconut coir, this bedding, and it's darkening. So definitely Nanny's doing her job about distributing microbes. Where are your wisps? I thought for sure we would have babies by now. Nanny is staying in this very small bin. you can see it's barely a couple centimeters or less than an inch deep. Okay, those cocoons are still in here. They're not getting eaten. They're not getting eroded by the microbes. I have to assume they will yield wisps eventually. I'm going to put the food right in the middle. There goes the old kiwi. And so for today's food, I have this little piece of bell pepper. Now, Nanny's just one worm. That's kind of a lot. Oh, there's a cocoon. I'd better tuck it under the moist. It's kind of a lot of food, but she's not a tiny worm anymore. And then for carbon, I actually had some beets, and I wiped out the container on this used tissue. So it's it's pink for Nanny. So she gets some of this tissue, which will increase the carbon diversity in this bin too, because all they've had is coconut coir, which I don't like. And I'm sure the worms will appreciate. Worm will appreciate a little bit of diversity. So just to moisten that up a little bit, I'll put some of this coconut coir on top. And so the wait continues. No babies yet. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.